things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Florida Gators, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Kentucky Wildcats. Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Gators will put total effort to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down here and make the stop at the 19. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catches signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. So Florida's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front. The hot bodies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football. That is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Scanning the field, it's Flagway. Finds his man, it's Sturdivant. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The give to the single back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job on the curve.
They get set for the point after. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march 72 yards. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Quick release by the QB. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the first down. And they'll finally get it down after a terrific pickup. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll run the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give on the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Gators racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab deep. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gators!
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He'll pull it on the read. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The pull and throw off the RPO. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Lining up from the 34 on first down. The pitch to the left. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. His Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Wildcats are in a mess here on third and a mile. It's a draw. Plows through the defense. Oh, that one is going to leave them dizzy. Now they've got it at the 44 on first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down.
I think our defense was expecting pass on third and one. DBs, linebackers, everyone's got their eyes on the pass catchers, but no one was thinking about the running back, and it cost them.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 20. back to pass. That's caught. It's long. Fighting off the defender. And what moves this guy has. The juice, the wind, the spurs just went right past him and picked up the first down. Now from inside the red zone. Flips it out on the screen. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Behind the chains now on second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. The Wildcats need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Setting up the screen. Powers through the defender. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Right down the line. Are forced to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive with that right down the middle. That obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot to kickoff, and set to go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Using his legs, it's Clark. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. And the Gators heading quickly to the line. Guys, let's chat about Florida. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week. A commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. When getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that kid.
The Gators will hunt on fourth down. The play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Ripping off the good chunk inside the 25 and they're set for the first down. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, going up top. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats. These two guys, they shared in their plans, and they knew exactly what to do.
And how many times do we hear that? That the quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at it. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before.
circle back. If anything big happens, you should know it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Gators want to pick up the tempo.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And, Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. We saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude, and they're expecting him to take the next level, and with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
They'll stop him after a minimal pickup. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Big play. Stop the drive.
What a good job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and you see how everybody was on the press. When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Caught behind the line. It's wrong. Good pickup on that play. Will bring up second and 4. And the Wildcats. Myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying to get the corner. Oh, he's got some space. Lowers those pads. He's run out of bounds at the 23 over the big game.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
They again stopping the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. It's complete to the left. Catch him on for 6.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
Running up to Adams. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The give to the back. Nice move to keep running. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry up.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. Here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that. Now facing a third and long. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Catch in the middle. It's Sturdivant. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short. The Gators decide to run it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. This guy has a daring punt return, man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down as close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Pass interference. Defense.
Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a 1st down for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Goes straight ahead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half. They'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Touchdown, Kentucky! How about this backspin on track and getting it on the option? The kick is up and good, and with one more on the lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Right down the middle. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Gators in the hurry up.
He's brought down at the 3rd and 4. 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking downfield on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for space. It's Clark. Fights off the defender. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gators are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Nice move to keep running. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Florida. He shed tackles right and left and pounced it.
And that's a touchdown this offense absolutely had to have to keep it to a one-possession game before going in at halftime. That touchdown is going to do wonders for this team's confidence.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They're going to throw it to start the drive. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. Timeout Trying to move them on the counter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got a man. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 36-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here and now we'll join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kroger Field.
Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Gators moving quickly to the line.
You're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. It won't just be the quarterback. But he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. It's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a bit.
It's a seam wide open. The tag. Touchdown, Gator. They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
And this is why you see tight ends featured in offenses now across college football. They're so pivotal because they're so big, so strong, can break tackles, and then can outrun people and get to the end zone. Big play by the big fella.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Duke. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to pass on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run, and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got him wide open. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out there on 37. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. This time they'll go to the running game. gets it to the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Give to the running back. There he goes. They make the stop right at the 8-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Might as well give it to him again. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looking to pass inside the red zone. That pass is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Quick completion on the out. And he'll step across the sideline after making a good gain on that one. Lost the fire on second down. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
That's reeled in. It's Sturdivant.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Oh, and he knocks it out of the way, and he's running free. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Florida. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And the returner runs out of the distance as he goes down. His drive will open from the 15. Quick release on the RPO. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Offense working from the pistol. Running back searching for a hole. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the running back. Turning it on. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. They'll try the run. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 10. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They'll get the first down and spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Got the first down. Looking for more. Really good surge for this offense. They moved the chains. He's got it at the 34. 2nd and 10. They'll get it on the counter. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Got him downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. They'll leave it with him. Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He got it. Put a 3 spot on the board as we finish the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Leaves it with the running back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The Gators want to move quickly.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
To the air, it's Glagway. He'll off one deep down the left side. Almost intercepted. Momentum swing. They still have to force a 4th down. And the Gators will call on their punt team. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step too here to score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Kentucky sends out the punting unit.
Now, 4th down.
Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. On the ground, it's Clark. Spins away from the defense. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field to lead the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Clark. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill feel they've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. And on that play, really downhill, really physical. Nice job getting him to the ground.
Dropping back, it's Flagway. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run the RPO and pull it right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. On the run, it's McGowan.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4.
Lost one deep down the right side. It's a big stride inside the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way right away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. You got to step on him. And the ball is thrown perfectly out front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They'll line up to go for 2. Looking to throw. It's complete to the right. He barges his way into the end zone for the 2, and we are locked up here in the 4th. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The Gators want to crank the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Got his man downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
And the Gators can really attack on this second and short.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Oh, he's got some space. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking for a gap. It's Clark. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll run it to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Flagway. And they can't complete the open pass on 3rd down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And the try is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. Bottom field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring on fourth down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Cradles it at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Looking down the middle. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. So the game will continue for at least one more play as the penalty gives the offense an untimed down. Takes the handoff. It's Clark. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Boy, that has been rare in this one.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense ain't scared. Right back on the ball. Ready to run another play. Ready to make this defense better.
They could really use a few yards here on third down because from here it would be a 61-yard attempt. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the penalty will not be enforced for defensive lines. It stands on the result of the play. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Why not get everybody's heart pumping a little bit, bouncing off that right upright through. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
Man, this guy has an absolute bomb for a leg. You see the contact? It just sounded different. It sounded like an explosion coming off of his foot, puts it through the uprights. There's NFL teams watching this game. They're jotting down this dude's name right now because that is an NFL Sunday leg.
Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. He lost one down the sideline. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, third and long coming up. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout call here by the defense is the first one they've used this half. The give to the back. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. The Gators are threatening on first and goal. Quick pass on the fly motion. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves out, I know it's simple, but...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to suck this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Boston College will need to mount a comeback. But these fans remember when Zay Flowers were All-American honors. They know this game is not over. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to SMU. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Devin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air on second down. Good timing on the quick out. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Give to the back. Sweet cut there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Going to swing it on second down. Makes the grab. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 37. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's ball. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down. And a good gain on that one. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's McGowan. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the outbound. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. Run out of bounds. He'll spot him at the 24. This is what you do in the backyard. You never do it in the middle of the game. It's always final drive. Clock winding. Got to have a score. Offense down one possession. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on third and long from the 22. From the gun. Wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, man.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another...